are the visitors. Crucial matchup in Group B. Both teams, as we will see in a moment, have a 2-2 record. And Kataja Basket will want to defend the home court against one of their rivals for qualification to the next stage of the Basketball Champions League. The Joensuu Arena with a 2,500 capacity is where Kataja Basket will welcome Umana Reyer Venezia. And also in Group B, Nusaraka and Le Mans, top of the table clash, Oradea and Kimmich will face off. It's a full night of action in Group B. Kataja Basket at the top tier of Finnish basketball since 2001, their first championship in 2015. And in the regular season of the first Basketball Champions League, they currently sit 6th. But as you can see, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th with the same 2-2 record. And Umana Reyer Venezia are one of those 4 teams. No one with a perfect record. This Basketball Champions League is already proving to be a tough nut to crack for any aspiring champion. Kataja started with 2 back-to-back losses in the regular season and picked up 2 back-to-back wins. That means they have found themselves at 2-2. Umana Reyer Venezia also with the 2-2 record, and coach Umana Raphael, well, we're looking to Tyrus McGee. One of his issues is scoring. They're only scoring mid-60s across the first 4 games, and McGee's the only player in double figures. They've got talent, they just haven't managed to find a way to tick that scoreboard over. Kataja have not had that problem into the 70s in terms of points. And in his first pro season, Joey King, nearly 11 points a game. But Daniel Mullings with 16.7 points a game, the Canadian 188 guard, has become a real leader on this program. Just going to get into the individual player introductions, and Umana Reyer will be announced to the home fans. And this team, difficult loss to Le Mans first time up, big win over Karasiaka, and a big win last week against Maccabi Oran Media, who were looking quite a strong contender in this group. And this group really comes down to who applies themselves on the night. It's very, very competitive. And qualification for the second round will go all the way down to the last weeks of the regular season. And the home team getting the build-up. The team averages 78 points a game compared to their opponent's 65. And it's going to be at the offensive end where this team will want to exploit the advantage they have. Yeah, sorry if you're having some issues with the feed that's you're picking up here from Finland. I understand there are some little technical issues. I'm sure we'll resolve those as quickly as we can. So handshakes at the halfway line. Kataja trying to build on the back-to-back wins in this competition. They currently lie second in the Kurisliiga in Finland, 7-2 record behind Helsinki. Here are the 3 officials: Savikas from Lithuania, Nifala from France, and the 3rd official from Russia. Here's the starting lineup for Vincenza. Hervoy Peric is gets a start. Stefano Tuno has really been a revelation this season, averaging 13 points a game in the Italian league. And obviously Coach Raphael's looking for some much needed assistance in terms of ticking the scoreboard over. They really are struggling in this Basketball Champions League. It's tough to win games with 65 points to your name. Here is the starting lineup for Kataja Basket. Joey King, as I say, first-year pro, having been at Drake in the NCAA, nearly 11 points a game. But Daniel Mullins has just been phenomenal. Across the first few weeks of this season, 16.7 per game, and nearly 7 rebounds. Greg Gibson has the head coach responsibility here in Finland, and he's really taking this team and building them into a team that looks like they have a realistic shot at qualification for the second round. So important for Kataja Basket to defend home court. Take care of business at home, see if you can pick up a win on the road. And that's normally a recipe to ensure that you qualify for the next stage of the competition. Umana Reyer from Venice, with that mixture of overseas American primarily talent alongside the real quality of the like of Stefano Tunu. And they are 4-3 in the Italian league, in the playoff rankings, but scoring is their issue, and that must be the reason that 23-year-old Stefano Tonu is going to start in game day 5 of the Basketball Champions League.
Remember that there are no good shooter of free throws. The same also Mullins don't shoot good, and Johnson too. So before an easy basket, spend the foul. Okay. In offense, we go our stuff, and first call we go fist up all the way through. And if we got it, stay focused for the games, guys. Come on.
Okay. Daniel, 0. Okay. Haynes. Number 7. Remember he cuts back door. Nino 16. Let's go. With the ball right here. Swing. Let's swing it, swing. For the back door right there. Might have a late. Right there. Joey gonna empty out. Nino, you're gonna come set the ball screen right here. Elodie, look right here, but look to slip. JB, you gotta push down a little bit sooner. Now remember, if they dribble on this switch, and switch, Joey, you come high. Okay, and we look to roll here, out.
Well, last minute reminders, because the scouting's been done, the preparation's been done. So Coach from Kataja ensuring, especially on the lateral penetration, when they shift the ball from one side to the other on the dribble. Umana Reyer really just wants a straight switch. They'll accept any mismatch, but it should be a straight guard switch, so it really shouldn't give them an issue. Same size switches is a pretty decent way to deal with that issue. Always a vicious crowd here, always noisy, always into their basketball. The Basketball Champions League is bringing the top teams from across the continent, and Kataja in particular Can they make the second round? Well, they're on a roll right now. No better place to continue that roll than at home. Trying to go 3 games, back-to-back wins to finish club. So wherever you are, welcome to Finland, and we're underway. Game day 5 of the Basketball Champions League. Kataja in the white uniform, Umana Reyer in the burgundy. Trying to feel each other out first possession. Mines puts it on the floor, nice pass. Easy 2 on the inside for Nino Johnson. But all about Mullins, real focus on his points. Penetration. Zonu goes inside, steps back through. He's going to have to put something out. He's going to travel. Stefano Tunut was just a little indecisive on the penetration. Again, apologies for the issues with the feet. Everyone working hard to rectify some of that freezing of the pitcher. Chain, nice set. Off the screen. Mullins goes with a pass inside and back-to-back points for Nino Johnson. Real inside focus, 2'6" center. Gets the first 4 points of the game. Peric trying to work the inside. That's off the pass. They want the deflection. Peric says came off the defender. I have to say I have a little bit of sympathy for him. Sepala gets it into the half court. Joey King gets a touch. Quick release for Mullins on the 3. Is no good. Haynes has a look. Peric gets it on the inside, trying to get the scoreboard ticking over. Little jump hook is no good. Mullins has a chance to run, has numbers. Mullins coast to coast in the lane. L1. Just pure points, pure athleticism. Great penetration, pulls up, soft touch. Mullins gets the 2, will go to the line for the extra. And Jeff Viziano picks up the personal. Again, apologies for the issues with the feed. I'll try and keep you abreast here of what we have. It's Stefano Tunut, who averages 13 points a game in the Italian First Division, just forcing a little bit early. He's just going to let the game come to him. 8 minutes to go in the first. Sapler down baseline, has to take the tough one at the end of the shot clock. Chance to run for Venice. Turnover. Sapler goes upstairs. Oh! Highlight time here in Finland. We've got a timeout as Bradley underlines a perfect 9-0 start for Kataja. They lead it 9-0. Timeout to Venice. Big time highlight. Big time play. Big time finish. And Bradley bounces back to the bench. Just take a listen to this, because Venice, absolutely no rhythm. Low key start, just not working.
Go to Pero, end off. And then pin down. Jeff playing on this side with Pero side. Come on guys, play aggressive in defense. Don't lose it.
Get that pass. It just can be you do that, just get the ball.
Gotta get open.
Hard cut and into the corner. Joey push up. Nino, after this screen, you roll immediately inside. He has to be open or Nino has the mismatch inside.
All right, let's go, let's go. Keep your feet. Hey, remember, keep your feet. Keep your feet.
Well, the feeling I had with those little last-minute instructions from that Venice huddle before the game. It's very low-key, no intensity with it. And Kataja have just come out 9-0 and have just made a statement. Again, apologies for the issues with the feed. Obviously, certain part of that beyond everyone's control, but I know they're working to get the quality up to the level you used to expect. So after the timeout, Venice have to make a statement this possession. Get it into the half court. Get a shot you want. Be aggressive. That's the challenge from the bench. Be the aggressor. Don't just settle. Haynes almost turned it over, and that one dribble penetration doesn't make the defense react at all. They don't have to defend the dribble at all, so everyone's in passing lanes. It's a hard to run your sets, hard to get any rhythm if you're not actually making the defense react. Three-pointer away, and good. Maybe that'll start some momentum here as Haynes drains the three. Mullins in transition. If you don't stop him, he's going up. A little hang time, forces it, goes out of bounds. And the ball will stay with Kataja. Mullins has it, little inside pass, gets it back in the lane. Bounce pass down, beautiful find. Jerikos Bradley is the recipient of yet another great feed. Little pulls up, lets the three go, buries it. And Venice at the moment unable to turn the defense, living outside the three-point line and made back-to-back threes. I'm not sure if the strategy will work the whole game. Mullins again. Can't make the pass. Chance here for Haynes in transition. Gives it up. Oh, thinks about pulling up. Three from the corner. It's raining threes in Finland as Viziano, after the timeout, they've gone back-to-back threes. Close it to 11-9 from a 9-0 position at the timeout. It's a little bit jump shot happy, but they needed something, and they've found it. Mullins, quick release on the long twos, no good. Sorry, that was Bradley. Haynes is a little caught up with it. Gets his feet set for three. Finally misses one. Defensive rebound is owned by Johnson. Here's Mullins, out top, gets a little staggered screen. Tough move. Guy's got some hops. Gets to the backboard, kisses it off the glass. You don't guard him. You can't gap him because he just builds momentum. Peric reverse it, great first step. Oh, goes up, baseline, nails the two. Much sharper. Stefano Tonu gets the two. Great little pull-up, separation. Great touch. Halfway through the first. Now we've got a more normal service restored. A little behind the back. That's going to be offensive. Benjamin Alden does what he does. Puts his body on the line for his team. Bradley sits down. 4:57 to go in the first. Peric outside the three-point line. Now this is more the rhythm that Venice normally put out there. Peric tries to create, spins back, second move off the glass is blocked. And Johnson wants the world to know, let alone the crowd in Finland. Peric goes up slow. Johnson goes up quick. Slams it back. Peric will relieve the pressure on the inbound. 8 on the possession. Haynes out top. A little nice look underneath, but Alton not ready for it. Donuc's got to shoot that foul line. A little bit of traffic under the hoop. Let the short jump shot go. Tick it over, tie the game, get back and play defense. Chance for Kataja to just create a little more breathing space here. They lead this 13-11. They do a nice job spacing the floor. Venice have decided they can gap from the perimeter. Great little find. Extra pass. They get the three away from the corner. Is short. That was work on the glass, but no control going back up. And Mullins just took off. Game day 5, Basketball Champions League. 4 minutes to go in the first. These two teams in Group B both have the 2-2 record. Kataja simply have to defend home court as Peretz goes baseline, gets fouled. And Joey King picks up the personal. Makalainen checks in. Wide open. Altner turns down the three. Probably a smart move. Giano won't. Quick release and buries it. That's the 4-3 already for Venice. And we're only 6 minutes in. Mullins out top. Gets the quick ball screen. Looks to turn the corner. Wraps the pass. Three's gone. And that's off. Defensive rebound can't be controlled. Mullins has it. And they're going to recycle it. Makalainen does the smart thing. Wesley going nowhere, but ball's recovered. Makalainen can't get it away. Chance here for run. Tunu has a chance to push. Pick and roll. They find the open man. It's Vigiano for yet another three. 3:08 to go, and they've just knocked down their 5th three of the game. Vigiano has 2 of those threes, and after the timeout where they just had nothing going, they've been sharp, they've come off screens, and now the question is being asked of the Kataja defense. Can you chase them off the three-point line? Because if you can't, this could be a long night.
Okay, easy ball in. If we got nothing, it's not mandatory to pass the ball in. Swing it, and we finish screen the screen, and Jeff, you screen every time. And Stefano, gioca te fuori dai blocchi.
You slither, you be slippery. Don't get hit, okay? That's the only thing keeping them in right now. They're just getting some good perimeter looks. This side right here, was it wall situation there? Wall in here, wall it, wall it, wall it, wall it.
If it's stagnant like that, we can wall that. If it's stagnant,
wall.
Well, Venice got a great reaction after their timeout. They were 9-0 down when Rafael took the timeout. Their response after that sees them go on a 17-4 run. And Kataja have taken the timeout. Mullins tries to shake a little move. Whistle on the players. Altner gets the call. Reaching. Wesley out top. Mullins will get the early screen, comes back, gets to the elbow, doesn't want to shoot it. Nice pass. Chelsea goes up, can't get the drop as Peretz played very solid defense. Tonu on the dribble. Peretz thinks about the three, attacks it. We've got a whistle on the play. Yeah, good call by the official. Dragged that pivot foot. 2:20 to go in the first. And after a great start, Kataja have dried up from the perimeter completely. Just do not want to take the perimeter jump shot. Tough shot by Wesley is no good. We got a foul on the play as Nino Johnson gets caught. So Haynes gets it into the half court. Peric outside. A lot of action away from the basketball. Viziano moves it on. Drops the two. Great execution. Great curl off that little staggered screen. Dribble to get separation. Nice feel on the jump shot. Great hands. Antunes get everywhere. Goes up. Oh, what a block. Mullins just recovers. Now he goes the other way. The three is gone. And air ball, but Mullins picks it up. It's just great things happen when you work hard. And Daniel Mullins is definitely working hard. He picks up the two, 19-15. Great look. Peric on the inside as defense gets broken down in transition. King will move it on. They're going to count it. Jarrett Bradley, a little hang time on the second step, stayed with the play. Jarrett Bradley on the free throw line, completes the three-point play, closes it to a three-point game. And we thought this would be close. Both teams come into this game day 5 with a 2-2 record. Oh, great look. Tremendous decision. It's just a great heady play. McGee just faked. He just didn't really sit on the replay. Just looked like he was going to come back to the middle, got the defense at a disadvantage, and then just attacked it. Gets a very friendly roll. Out top. Sepala will come and they slip the screen. Only 8 on the possession. McGee just really getting after it. Baseline penetration. McElhaney is fouled. Peric picks up the personal. Sepala will inbound. Oh, dodged a bullet time there. Wide open. Frustration across the crowd. Haynes has it. Last possession of this first quarter. And after a 9-0 start, Venice now have the 24-18 and these to come. Beautiful floater. Haynes gets the 2 to close out. A topsy-turvy, I think is the only way to describe it, first period. 9-0 start for Kataja. And at the half, Venice have just been on a scoring explosion. Capped by Haynes' little floater in the lane. Here's the confirmation after a 9-0 start. Venice have outscored the home team 26-9 in about 6 minutes of play. You always need something to ignite your night, and the three-point shooting after the timeout really did that for Venice. 3 straight threes, then another 2 threes. 83% from the three-point line, 71 from 2, 0 for 5 from Kataja. Only 3 attempts from the free-throw line in that opening quarter. And I think especially Venice have really got to be the aggressor, break the defense down. Back live, start of the second quarter. So Venice will have possession at the start of the second. Just got to maintain this momentum. It's Kataja who have to come up with the answers. Ress will move it on and screen. Gets his first action of the night. A much more aggressive start. Ress is on the glass. Get a new full team. Tremendous aggression, more passion, greater tempo to Venice at the start of this second period. McGee just draws the foul. Haynes just showed so much heads up. He's going to get Nino Johnson in the air. Nino Johnson picks up the foul. Johnson on the free throw line. Venice continue to build. Makes the first. Chance to make this a double-digit advantage. Haynes will go 3 for 3. We've got an 11-point game. Don't forget we had a 9-point lead the other way. And once you get some momentum, Venice really trying to build on that now. Full court pressure. Michael Bramos in the game. Deep bench that Venice have. Sepala will put the ball into the half court. Just spend some time with the ball now. Got to keep being aggressive, but move it. Nice pass. Great block. Thomas Ress just pins it. Upstairs. Throw that one down. Get out on the break and run. And Melvin Ejim just said, I'll have a highlight. Because here's the block. Rest from behind. Pass. They go pass, pass. And that's how to get into transition. 31-18. Got a whistle on the play. Bradley draws the contact. Tyrus McKee gets the assist. Ejim gets the highlight. Well, as a slip, that ball will belong to Venice. If it can go wrong, it's going right. It's going wrong for Kataja right now. Interesting issue now for Coach. He said he's seen his team start well, and now only 9 points in around, well, literally 10 minutes of basketball almost. 8 minutes of basketball. Three's gone. Here's Long. Again, though, it's Venice that are the active group. They come down, but Bramos looks long. Smart look. Well, if they'd have got that, I think would have stopped the game. I think I was asking a little bit too much of Ejam. That gets it in the block, trying to go to work, gets to the middle, right hand, great finish. And there's the timeout for Kataja, maybe a possession late. But they trail 33-18. There's only one team on the floor at the moment. That team's in Burgundy. There's the move. Knocks down the two on the inside. They're knocking shots down from the perimeter. Now they're getting balanced their scoring. And if Venice maintain this, they're going to get a road win, which could be crucial come the end of the Basketball Champions League regular season.
To shoot threes, okay, especially when Johnson is out. So all this situation, if you call switches, remember to stay closer here and switch back, okay? Because we got Tom inside, and here we follow. If we switch in three, re-switch on the second situation, and then we go rolling one more time and we box out. In offense.
Right now. If you go stay in, it's their advantage. We gain advantage. Let's don't lose it by holding the ball. Rip and go. Okay? All right, we go horns down this possession. Let's go. Come on. We're good. We're good. Be aggressive.
Well, after the Kataja timeout, you've got to see a change. Didn't see a change in the first quarter with 3 to go. No real change at all. Tempo offensively starts with your defense. Hulila in the game, the veteran. Been at the program for 3 years, and in basketball terms, that's a long time. Tough three in the corner, rebound, chance to run. Ejim's at the races, mid-court foul. Mario Filoy will take over at the point. Argentinian Italian. Ramos wraps it. Rest on the closeout is bumped. Ramos is long with the three. Great work by Ejim on the glass. Can't get it. Mullins can though. Just going to work their way back into this. No panic. Mullins, big second step, going nowhere. Oh, great second step. Can't get the drop though, Ejim. Everyone stood still. Chance to go the other way. Sabala goes baseline. We'll have to back it out. Got a whistle on the play. Jesse Nimi checks into the game. Another one of the more long-term players on this team. This is his 4th year with the program. So many first-year players. The three is gone, he's off. What a board! Mullins goes up. We'll go to the free throw line. Iliri Seplar's long three. Gets the home roll on the ring. And he needed the scoreboard to tick over desperately. Makes the second. McGee will back it out. Needs a pass. Finds one. A lot of movement. Ball doesn't stick. It's nice to watch. Ramos has it out top. Now on the dribble. Off the glass for two. Great touch. Ten on the possession. Really haven't gone anywhere so far. Two is off, and Mullins can't get it to drop. Again, he just never stops playing. Russ has just played big. Gonna have a whistle on the play. More substitutions for Kataja. 6:09 to go in the half. And Venice in control at the moment. Plenty of time left, as we've seen, before Venice can implode. Milo brings it out, gets the high screen. Rest picks and pops, puts it on the floor. Milo has to think about getting this away. Ball knocked out of bounds, only 1 second left on the possession. Let's take a listen in. And Kelly, we've got to find some inspiration from somewhere. The crowd's quiet. They've got to change. Well, normally you would change your defense. Normally you would see if you can either get after it more, change the shape. But at the moment, there's only one team controlling the tempo of the game, and it's this team right here.
This pass is the first option. It's in the same moment. Okay, last situation we got tight. I start here and come towards the ball. Ok, Ariel, guarda, o rubi quello o il passaggio per Tommy, per Michael. Okay?
We'll switch all the screens here. We'll switch all the screens. But listen, if the ball hits the rim, we got a rebound right here too. Any kind of tip, something like that. We got a rebound. Offense, go one. Go one. Daniel, look, Daniel, scissor cut. All right. Banana off of here, we go one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Well, very worried looking home fans. They just, after that initial period where they looked very, very good, Venice has just imposed. Upstairs, great defensive effort, but they stay with it. And Mullins will bring. Just gonna work their way back in, no panic. Just can't give him space for that first step. That ball will be turned over. Looks down low. Again, spacing, allowing the post space to play. Nice, McGee didn't have the option. Nice pass. Share the ball brilliantly. Ortner gets the two, but everybody had a touch. And the pass was just laid out there. Had the whole defense chasing the ball. Mullins on the three-point line, attacks it, right hand, little hang time is blocked. Wide open and hits nothing. Foul line, jump shot, buried. got to stop the bleeding right now, caddy up in the half court. Need a pass, got a pass. Mullins on the back cut, going off the glass, hang time, can't get the drop. Offensive rebound, nowhere to go. Open three is good with the help of the ring. And they needed those. Nimi gets the drop, and it's a 16-point game. That's the first three for Kataja. Got a whistle on the plate. So substitutions both ways. 3:24 to go in the half. And if you take away the 9-0 start that Kataja had, it's literally 39-14. Benjamin Ortner on the free throw line, makes it. And this is a part you take away those first 3-4 minutes. And Venice have just been top draw. Defensively, they extend, they don't give anything cheap. One, 2-2 trap. Sebela outside the three-point line. 8 on the possession. Wide open in the corner. They turn down the three. Now they've got to find a tough one. Well, they stayed with it. And I don't think they got it away. Overpassed. Oh, it goes up, left hand is fouled. He'll go back to the free throw line. So the back on the free throw line. The Austrian international strokes one. In the lane for two, great finish. Every two though, it's a tough ask. They're really being asked to come up with plays here. He's outside, gets to the top of the D, stops and pops, he's long. Defensive rebound is just corralled by Pertu. No, nice look, poor pass. Ortner with a quick hands. .46 first quarter points for Venice, a team that is only averaging in the mid-60s, has all of a sudden just found a way to score. We've got a whistle. Well, Kataja have just got to try. This 1:41 to go in this first half. Just find a way to finish it positively. You're down 21, be down 19, be down 18 if you can. Just get some momentum. Now they're struggling to get it in. They just lob it. Oh, it's almost an assist. Tunu goes down, soft dunk, gets the 2. And they're on track for a 50-point first half haul on the road. Ball will belong to Katja. King goes inside, floats, can't get the drop. Defensive rebound is mishandled, and the ball will go back to Katia. They'll take any help they can get at the moment. $1:15 to go. They've got to find a way to get some momentum going into the half. 25-48. The home crowd is silent. The body language on the floor is not great for the team. You've got to give Venice the credit, though. They've come in here, poor start, 9-0 down. That's a 48-16 since that initial start in favor of the team on the road. Inside out for a 3 is no good. Jam comes down with it, chance for Tunu to pull it. Gets it out to the half court. Foley gets it back. Whistle on the play. Katia trying to build into this again. 42 seconds remaining in the half. Long 2. Just can't buy a basket. I don't believe settling for jump shots is their answer. In the lane, doesn't get the finish. And we got a whistle as Ortner misses the shot. There's the baseline penetration, spins, gets to where he wants to get, and then he'll foul trying to recover the situation. Clock stopped at 14.6 seconds. Katia had to step up, make the 2 from the free throw line. The first time they've ticked over the scoreboard in a very long time. Akalanian goes 2 for 2. Crowd get excited about anything to cheer about at the moment. Last play of the half. And it's just going to be another underlining of the supremacy of Venice in this first period. As I say, apart from that first opening sequence of the game, they went 9-0 down. They've only managed 18 points in the rest of the half. Venice have made 50. That's a long 2.9 seconds, I've got to say. But that will do it for the first half. And Venice have just been quality. That's a half-time score you just did not want to believe would happen if you're a Kataja fan here. Both teams came here with a 2-2 record. Confirmation of the half-time score, 25-50. And Venice only averaging 65 points a game, have just knocked down 50 and a half. We've always thought they looked a reasonable team in their earlier games in the Basketball Champions League. They are, at the moment, on that first half performance, just a different level. 1 from 11 from the three-point line has killed Kataja. 42% from two, but 61 and 55. Both teams perfect from the free throw line. But Venice are having one of those nights that you only dream about in European basketball. The Basketball Champions League Game Day 5 is turning into a demonstration. If they can maintain that in the second half. So we're just going to leave you with some highlights of that first half, and then we'll be back shortly for the second half. Can Kataja at home turn this around, or are Venice going to get the road win? We'll see you for the second half shortly. Well, welcome back. Both teams back out on the floor. Kataja Basket had a disaster in that second quarter. And you've got to give a lot of credit to Umana Reyer Venezia, both in terms of prep, also in terms of looking at the way that they need to add players, they need to change the rotations. Stefano Tunut, leading scorer in the Italian league, was really prioritized, should we say, by coach Raphael. And that was a big factor. It didn't look great at the start, 9-0 start for the home team. And Venice just really didn't look ready to play. But 3 threes in a row certainly ignited them in that first half. So after being 0-9 down, they end the first half on the road, 50-27 to the good. And something they've been missing in some Champions League games earlier in the season has been contribution off the bench. It's almost as though Coach Raphael has been searching for combinations to work, and they've had some narrow losses, but they're underlining their potential as a team that will qualify out of the regular season with a 23-point half-time advantage. It's not right, Kataja Basket off, because you're at home. You've got plenty of players you can score, 3 players in double digits across the first 4 games of the Basketball Champions League. But it's got to start at the defensive end. They obviously cannot allow another 50-point half. 26 and 24 points. The only positive of that equation is that the trend is in the right direction. 26 in the first period for Venice, 24 in the second. Somehow Kataja Basket have got to make that get into the teens and possibly single digits for them to get right back in this. The other thing you've got to bear in mind with this, with a margin like this, is you can't have a big loss. There's going to be a lot of teams within a game or so of each other when it comes to the end of the regular season. So you can't have a big loss to give you a massive minus. Could have huge effects. Start of the third period then. Kataja Basket in the white, goes straight back inside. And they look for that extra pass again. There's a foul on the play. Bradley was trying to dump it off right here and gets a little contact. Sapala will inbound. And Joey King has been very, very quiet so far. 0 points for Joey King, almost averaging 11 a game. Nice pass. Mullins hang time. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Curls off the screen. Quick release by Haynes, in rhythm, doesn't get the drop. Alters on the glass for 2, doesn't get the drop. Mullins comes down and pushes, looks long. Feet set, Sapala for 3 is no good. And the defensive rebound is Stefano Tunut. Haynes will get it back. Great box out. And Birch is going to pick up the scramble, the foul as he scrambled for the basketball. Joey King, quick reaction, he comes down with it. And there's the foul. It's unfortunate, but a real alternative for the official. King into the half court. Bradley outside. Bradley, foul line jump shot is no good. Defensive rebound is Ortner's. And Haynes was trying to make the next pass before he had the ball. It's call it a nondescript start at the moment. Neither team really functioning. Perich from the three-point line puts that to rights. First points of the third period. And Venice open it out even more to a 26-point margin. Mullins out top, we'll move it on. Sepala finds Bradley, fires up the long three. At the moment, it's just one team who's dominant. Who goes inside, Ortner with a pretty finish. And Venice are rocking and rolling here, 55 to 27. Sepala, open three, can't buy one. At the moment, there's a lid on the hoop. Stefano Tanu backs it out. Nice little change. Oh, over elaborated. Had the chance for the open look. Should be an easy two. Johnson with a soft dunk. Gets the first points in 3 minutes of third quarter action for Kataja Basket. Crowd doing all they can to lift the home team. Haynes needs a pass, finds the pass. Tanu, separation from the defense, doesn't get the roll. And Mullins will push, but he has no numbers down the floor. Blamos will be charged with the reaching foul. That's not a great sign for Kataja Basket. Mullins got it and went. No one even attempted to go with him. Back-to-back wins for Kataja Basket coming into tonight's game. The hope was high, but the actual delivery is not occurring at all. Interesting pass by Bradley. Great work on the inside. Johnson with the two. Haynes out top, uses the screen. Oh, nice pass. Beautiful. It's just straight out the dribble, just dropped it into Ortner. He comes up with a left-hand hook. Watch this. Straight off the dribble. Johnson, foul line jump shot. Can't get anything off the ring at the moment. Well, this is always going to be a tough ask for Kataja to maintain the last two. The level in the last two games, but this is not in the script. Venice are not really a high-scoring, high-powered offensive team. Mullins in transition, goes up, gets the two. All they have to try and do halfway through this third quarter, try and work back to a 15, 16-point margin at the start of the fourth, then there's some hope. At the moment, they're down 24 points. Great attack by Ejim, gets in the lane and floats it for two. Skabba, nowhere to go. The three-pointer is off. It's a battle on the glass. Mullins is really working hard. Joey King just can't get anything going. Joey King on 21.5 minutes, someone averaging over 10 points a game as nil point. Johnson's going to sit. He's replaced by Brown, newly acquired. Pick and pop. Press in the game, just reverses the ball. Haynes, long two, no good. Mullins moves it to Sepala. And King moves it on. Mullins, he's a handful. Step back two is good. Stops and scores. Gotta get a stop, get a score. Get a stop, get a score, and you've reduced the margin. Sees him going inside, wraps the pass. Ramos for three. Almost trademark. Spot up, catch, shoot. Well, Ramos underlines the quality of this Venice lineup. 62 to 35. Just under 4 to go in the third. Mullins going up, right hand, and draws contact. Ramos picks up the personal. Mullins will go to the free throw line. Let's drop on the first. Hesitation in traffic, hang time for two for Haynes. Tough move. Just went through the help, went through the on-ball defense. Scapala attacks the closeout, poor decision. Haynes comes down with it. McGee puts on the floor, inside off the glass, doesn't finish. Mullins, who gets up and rebounds. Last 3 minutes of the third. Mullins goes up, right hand. They're going to say travel. So Venice in control. It's not a done deal yet, but it's not far off. Baseline penetration, nowhere to go. They reverse it. Nice ball movement. Ejim gets it and looks off the down screen. Haynes attacks it. Oh, nice move. Great pass. Oh, what a block. Way to stay with the play. Mullins in transition. Corner wide open for three is off. And the ball will belong to Venice as Tyrus McGee gets a little bump. Coming into this game, Tyrus McGee, the only Venice player averaging double digits across the season. Well, he only has 5. Altner and Haynes have got into double digits, so it's a good, again, team performance across the roster by Venice. Well, perfectly found. Viziano, he shot really well in the first half, ignited this performance by Venice, knocks down the three. We got a 30-point game. 3 to answer is no good. And Mullins just is alive. He's alive to everything. Great effort on the glass, both teams. And McGee will advance it. Gets the high post screen. Again, they attack the space, attack the closeout. Rice for three is no good. And Mullins comes down with it. This Canadian really has impressed in the first 4 weeks. Needs a pass, finds a pass. Open three is no good. There's just a lid on that basket. And finally, McElhaney deserves the points for persistence. Last minute of the third, 67-39. McGee will move it on. Extra pass, wide open in the corner, is short. Got a whistle on the play. Not really E-Jim's game, the three-point line. Fili will check in, 34 seconds of the third period remaining. And Jared Bradley is on the free throw line. So Filo will advance the basketball for Venice. Last 30 seconds of the third period where Venice has just underlined their superiority. Jim's looked to step through, no option. McGee outside, 9 on the possession. This one's going up, attacks it, goes with the right hand off the glass for 2. We've got to put it up, end of the quarter, buried the 3. And Jesse Niemi says, hey, I'd have made the shot, put me in earlier. But he arrives in the third quarter, gets his first touch, knocks down his first 3. Light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps, for Kataja Basket at the end of the third. They still have a mountain to climb. They trail 44-69, and Venice look like they're going 3-2 and pushing Kataja Basket to 2-3. So both teams arrive, game day 5, 2-2. Still 10 minutes of play remaining, but Venice have a huge advantage. Kataja Basket have shown in previous games they can score in a hurry. Once they get excited, they enjoy what they do and they get up and down and they can score quickly. They're going to have to do that for a whole 10 minutes here. Viziano will inbound the ball for Venice at the start of the fourth. Pilo comes off the high screen. Peric will dive. Boy, down screens. McGee lines up the three, is long, and the ball will belong to Venice. Jim thinks about the three, turns it down. 10 on the possession. Mullins again, he's just so quick. And we're going to go on sportsmanlike foul here on McGee. Let's take a look. There's people scrapping for it. Well, not really sure it's unsportsmanlike, as it was a loose ball. Oh, there's this spark, Kataja, at the start of the fourth quarter. Mullins makes the first. And goes 2 for 2. Sapala into the half court, gets it back. Looking down low, no option. Now they find Bradley, knocks it down. 4-point swing on the back of the unsportsmanlike foul and the Bradley long 2. Philo gets in the halfway and McGee thinks about it, moves it on. Penetration as he goes up off the glass for 2. Quick move, tough move. Joey King out top will move it on. King still pointless. Gets to the middle, little floater for 2. King has great size, you know, 2'6". Fundamentally really sound. 21-point game. Kataja Basket. Get it under 20. Do it in stages. McGee crosses over, spins, feels a little help. Jim for 3. Sweet as you like. Sweet as you like. The whole defense got dragged and sucked into the keyway. Kicked it, found him wide open, 74-50. Extra pass, King from the corner. Well, he's going to claim he was hit. 2-on-1. McGee pulls up for 3. Count it. 77-50. Timeout for Kataja Basket. The writing is on the wall. It's never over till it's over, but this is a mountain they've got to climb. Be interesting to see how much belief there is in these timeouts.
Daniel, we go 3. Okay, 3 right here. Illivi come across. JB, look to turn, rip and go. Rip and go. Okay? You are.
Daniel
you
coming
are.
off? Okay.
Daniel's coming off. Rip it right here. We get the hammer over here. All right?
Well, a tough night at the office so far for the home team. Kataja Basket trying to build on 2 successive wins in the Basketball Champions League. Now have a mountain to go and climb. 77-50 with 8 minutes to go. There's time, but they need to get going early. Marlins can't get it to drop. Numbers down the floor, and Egypt just takes off. And we've got an unsportsmanlike foul on Joey King. Can't make the second. Joey King, who's created a really good impression in his first pro season. Really struggling this evening though. Struggling to find almost a home, should we say, in the offense. He's just not been in the swing for the whole game. McGee outside. 10 on the possession. McGee breaks it down inside outside. He's in for three, is short. Johnson comes down with decent rebound. 4-on-3 break, and King gets out, gets the two. Nice pass and one. It's a little bit man and boys at the moment. Great execution, admittedly by Venice, but EJM just looked too strong, too everything here. Johnson comes across, has no impact on the shot. EJM gets the two and will go to the free throw line. A 29-point game at the moment. In front of your home fans, trying to build on the momentum of the last two Champions League games. And Venice puts you right back in your place. Quick release in the corner is long. Chipla, short. And the ball goes back. McGee has it, 52-81. Well, Peretz just took his eye off it. Easy two for Joey King. McGee turns down the screen, Altner dives. McGee, long two is no good. In traffic, can't get the drop. Great work on the glass though. Johnson still working hard. Needs a pass, finds one. McGee will get the high screen. Moves it inside and they get the roll. Vito gets his points. Top scorers for EJM and Vigiano and McGee all in double figures. Oh, nice manufactured pass. Quick hands though. Chance to run. Vito looks long, gives it up. Should be an easy two, and is. Timeout. Caddy up. They trail by 29 points against the Venice team. A Venice team that looks like it's really enjoying itself. Let's take a listen to the coaches.
No, we play this side, what I saw before, and we play for this goal screen. So, it's battle here. Cats, you receive the ball. Ariel, clear out. Okay, you can also start, Cats. You start with the ball. Ariel is here, so we got clear out for Cats. And shoot. If the ball arrive here,
Okay, so Joey right here, Daniel right here. Pass to JB. Okay, Ryan on the back here. Nino here. Swing. Joey come through hard. Don't hesitate to come hard. Daniel, come off. Nino set a screen here, right here. Ryan get high. Joey fill the corner and roll. Come on. Okay? Let's go. We're good. Go ahead. Here we go. Nice.
Back line, just over 5 to go, and Venice still in control. Johnson goes up in traffic, and I think there should be a foul. Otner wasn't straight up, so if they call this, see, he starts by having him face definitely out in front. Good call by the official. Johnson goes 2 for 2. Certain symmetry about the scoreboard, 58-85. 3 is gone, is long. Good team effort on the glass. Johnson brings it. That one rims in and out. And with 4:40 to go, Venice will get it over the halfway line. .422 to go, new 14 for Venice. Peric has it out top. We'll move it on. Joey King on inbound. And Daniel Mullins still trying to move this group forward. Staggered screen away from the basketball. Inside, outside, 3-point, 3 set with a feet set. That's an attempt on the glass by Wesley, just couldn't secure it. Peric, great trowel, and they don't get the drop, but they will get the free throw line. Altner saw the opportunity, just like a lovely cut. Just beat his player with just a front cut. Altner back on the free throw line, makes the first. Oh, there he goes, 1 for 2. Tough looking shot on the baseline is made as Bradley just floats one. There's so many good signs for Kataja. They've just been rolled over in the middle of this game, had no answer just the sheer physical will and the way that they executed, getting the ball inside. Venice were just very, very good. And when you stepped off them, they just knocked down the three for fun. Bradley outside, moves it on. Now we've got a whistle on the play. Still alive. Only four, they just about get it away. And even though there was the good attempt by Byron Wesley to get to the offensive boards, it's a no avail. 3 minutes to go. 26-point margin. Peric puts it on the floor, gets in deep, goes off the glass, doesn't get the roll. Long two is gone, he's short. Peric pulls in another positive stat, he'll bring it. Kataja, the biggest disappointment for me in this situation is that Kataja Basket just haven't really tried to take and change the rhythm, momentum. They haven't tried to press. They haven't really tried to take Venice out of what they were trying to do. The three is good. Brown. Byron Wesley just shows again, just gives you a glimpse. 2 from 24 for Kataja as a team. Press on the turnaround, he's short. Defensive rebound is Wesley, he comes down with it in transition. Nice move to the far side of the ring. 1:40 to go. Venice are around 20 points over their season average in terms of points. Got a whistle. Haynes tried to turn the corner. Well, Haynes on the free throw line. That normally means points in the bank. He'll tick it over to 89. 1:30 to go. And it's one of those games you're just going to have to put behind you, show up to practice the next time you're in practice, work hard, get back to being the team you were before this game started. Baseline penetration for the easy 2. Visconti picks up the points. Ricardo Visconti, the 18-year-old. (92-65), 106 of the game, and this home team will be desperate for this 106 to tick over. Off the feet, it's going to be long. Visconti will just can't collect it, unfortunately for him. Here's Haynes. Going to hold it as long as he can. 10 seconds on the possession. Below is short. Peric in traffic, can't get it to drop. All over the floor. Wow, the 3 in transition is nice. It'll close the margin a little. Just gonna tick it over, walk it off. Professional job done. Venice come to Finland. And apart from a very slow 9-0 start, they controlled it. They asserted themselves over this Kataja Basket lineup, who after the 2 successive wins come back down to earth with a bump as they get the heavy loss. Here's the final score. Kataja Basket lose at home 68-92 to Umana Reyer Venezia. They will go to 3-2, and Kataja Basket will go to 2-3 in a very tight Group B. Good signs for the side from Venice going forward. They have options. They really have just about enough size. They could be a factor as the Basketball Champions League unfolds. Kataja Basket have got to regroup and pick themselves up and come back to practice the next time. Gonna shake it up mid-court. And Venice look like they're making strides in the right direction. They get the big win here. Presentation at the end of the game. Player of the Game award for each team. Daniel Mullins gets the award for the home team. And Egypt for Venice. Players leave the floor. It's always, a road win is always a good win. There's no such thing as a bad road win. And they came in, got the job done. And will go to 3-2 in the group. Difficult place to win, difficult place to perform. But Venice found a way. They go to 3-2. Kataja Basket go to 2-3. This group is going to have a lot more twists and turns. One of the tightest groups in the Basketball Champions League. Kataja definitely competed, definitely did a good job. Apart from that really dry spell in the second period. No coming back from that. So with these highlights of a very, very impressive win for Venice, we're going to say a good night from Game Day 5 in Finland. Hope you've enjoyed it. Plenty more games across the Champions League to go this evening. Take your pick. some of the best action there is around, and we'll see you shortly for more Basketball Champions League action. But from Finland, it's good night.